Welcome to Erin Lane Yoga. This sequence is going to be for lower back pain. For anybody who spends a lot of time on your feet or works with your hands above your head a lot, this is going to be a really great sequence for opening up that lower back and relaxing your whole back in general. All right, let's get started. All right, so we're going to get started on our backs. So roll on down onto your back and reach for the outsides of your feet, bringing the hips out and legs out nice and wide. Close your eyes and come into your breath. So we're going to take nice deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Relaxing the lower back down. This is a great pose for a neutral lower back spine. On your next exhale, really pull your feet towards your body, boxing out the elbows and sending your knees down towards the ground on either side of you. Opening up the hips. And then on your next exhale, begin to introduce a little bit of movement. We're going to rock from side to side in the same position. Giving a nice gentle massage to that lower back. You can do this anytime when your back is hurting. It always feels amazing. Sometimes I do it at work. People look at me like I'm crazy, but I don't care. Take an inhale. Come to a neutral spine. As you exhale, send the arms out wide like a T. Bring your knees together. Make a nice right angle with your legs. Take an inhale, and as we exhale, pull the navel in. Nice strong core here, and we're going to exhale, sending your knees out to your right side. When you get there, turn your head and gaze at your left hand. Close the eyes. Relax the face, relax the jaw. Breathe into those places where you have pain. Actually physically imagine the breath going to that place in your body. And on your next exhale, bring the navel in nice and strong first, and slowly bring the legs back to a neutral position, looking back up at the sky. Take an inhale, and as we exhale, send them out to the left side. Keep the navel nice and strong. Turn and gaze at your right hand. Sending that breath wherever we need it. On your next exhale, bring the knees back to a neutral position. And I want you to hold your knees in tight. Make yourself into a little ball. Maybe even kiss your knees, because we got to love ourselves, right? And we're going to start to kind of rock a little bit. Just give a little bit of a massage on that back, and then maybe hug underneath the knees and make it a little bit more dramatic. If this feels good. If this doesn't feel good, don't do it. Just stay in your happy baby. Give the spine a nice massage. And come back all the way up onto your bum. Walk the legs out in front of you. Make sure that you have a nice, even amount of weight between the pads on your bum. And we're going to flex the feet. That's going to protect the knees here. Inhale, make the breath go straight up first, looking up into the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to bend forward, but we're going to bend from the hips. So our back is going to stay straight. We're not going to fold over like this. We're going to hinge forward. If this is as far as you go, then that's where you fold over. If this is already enough, stay here. Just make sure wherever it is, you're hinging first and going as far, getting that nice deep hamstring stretch. And then exhale, fold it over. A lot of lower back pain comes from hamstrings that are way too tight. Now stay here if this is enough. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can take your right hand and grab for your left foot. You can send the hand out behind you or just fold on that left side. That's going to give you a little bit of an opening on this side of the body or this side of the body. If you want a little bit more than that, you can reach for the left foot, maybe even pull it up. Cross it over the body. It's going to stretch the high T-band. Set that foot down. Do the other side. Place it down. One more good stretch. And when you're ready, cross the ankles, plant the hands, and push back to downward facing dog. This should be a little bit easier than normal because we just really got into those hamstrings. Get a really good stretch, reaching the heart for the shins. Inhale, come up onto the toes. And as we exhale, let's make our big toes and ankles kiss. Bring the knees out wide and push down to child's pose. Maybe even shift a little bit from side to side. Take a couple breaths here. And on your next exhale, walk the hands over to the right side, wherever's comfortable for you, where you can cross your left hand over your right hand and still keep your forehead relaxed onto the ground. On your next exhale, walk it back to center. Deep breath here. Exhale, walk the hands over to the left side. Stacking the right hand over the left. And when you're ready, next exhale, come back to center. This time, walk the elbows forward a little bit, make your palms to kiss, and rest your thumbs on the nape of your neck. And on the next exhale, place your palms flat. And we're going to move straight up into tabletop. So wrists directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. And we're going to do a motion called cat-cow. So you're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, deep inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to squeeze our glutes, lift our belly, round the back, and tuck the chin. You can even come up onto the fingertips if you want. Make it as dramatic as possible. Really getting some movement into that spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, one more. And exhale. Round, round, round. High, high. And come to a neutral tabletop. Walk the hands up just a little bit. Untuck the toes. Push back to downward facing dog. Get a good stretch here. Pedal the feet. Inhale up onto the toes. Rock forward to plank pose. We're going to come down into upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands. Step, or you can hop to the top of the mat. And grab for the elbows. And hang like a rag doll. Just really let that lower back release. It's important not to bounce, but you can give a gentle sway back and forth. Maybe a little nod of the head. And we're going to do something called waterfalls. I'm going to turn so you can see me a little bit easier. We're going to stay low. We're going to inhale and try and make a flat back, a neutral back. And exhale, folding. Inhale, keep the knees soft. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale one more time. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, up onto the toes, come forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, knees out wide, toes kiss, child's pose. You can take as many breaths here as you like, whatever feels good. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and come onto your bum. Feet at the end of the mat. And lay on down into your Shavasana. So palms are going to face up. Feet out as wide as the mat. Let the feet flap open. Close the eyes. Enjoy all that movement we put into the spine. It's all relaxed. And I really encourage you to lay here for at least 3 minutes. Ideally would be 10. Not everybody has 10 minutes, but it is important to let everything relax down, the heart rate come down, and the body to adjust to all of the stuff that you just changed, all the shifting of your muscles and your joints and your tendons. Give it some time to adjust. Deep inhales through the nose, exhales through the nose. Ready? On an exhale, you're going to make your way onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow if it feels comfortable. And on an exhale, gently push yourself back up. And that is it. Thank you.